and this is where I teach you how to make healthy plant-based meals. As you can see, we are back with our favorite, John Pierre, for another wonderful health tip for the month of May. So what do we have?
Well, April showers brings
May flowers.
So I thought we'd talk a little bit about, not so much flowers, but kind of phytochemicals and plants in general, and mostly about a variety. I think one of the things that we have a tendency to do in America, I know since I've been teaching for close to 40 years, and I look at people's food diaries, what do you think the fruits that I see with almost everyone are?
The fruits?
There are three common ones.
I don't know, because I don't like the common ones. So
well, that's a problem. It's bananas,
oh yeah,
apples, and oranges. So they're very good for you, but it's not enough variety. Like, where's their pomegranates? Where's their figs?
The pomegranates are all in my tummy and your tummy.
Well, that's true. But where's the figs? Where's something, even just basic stuff like melons, different melons would be good too. Maybe even different types of apples, different types of oranges or tangerines, because each plant or each fruit or vegetable has a different array. It's kind of like an orchestra of different nutrients, but particularly phytochemicals. And it's those phytochemicals and then sometimes different trace minerals that we're really low in. And so the more variety that you can get in your diet, the better it is going to be for your microbiome, and the less likely you'll get a mineral or vitamin deficiency is by having a variety.
And do you think it's best to eat the fruits that are in season for that time?
Well, that is one philosophy that there is a school of thought to do that. And obviously, since we have pre-transportation, that we can get fruits and vegetables all around the world, and we can freeze things and freeze dry things. So it's really up to what you like. But my biggest concern is that I'm still seeing too many people's food diaries with the same foods over and over again, and I don't see any variety. So anything that you can do to get more variety is important, because remember, you're getting from different soils, so there's different minerals and nutrients in different soils. But if you're always eating it from the apples that come from X grocery store and the oranges that come from that grocery store, it's often bought from the same vendors, so it's not enough variety.
I know I'm guilty. I'm not guilty of that when it comes to fruit, because I really do like an assortment of fruit. But I am guilty of that when it comes to my vegetables, especially green vegetables. So I have a tendency to my salads of being basically the same. It's arugula, it's kale, it's romaine, it's shredded carrots. It's basically the same thing week in and week out.
Well, with carrots, you can at least get purple carrots sometimes, yellow carrots sometimes, the different colors. Same thing with potatoes. You do purple potatoes.
I love purple potatoes.
And so then sometimes you can do sweet potatoes, and sometimes you can also just do regular potatoes, because potatoes can be a good source of iodine, and most plant-based eaters can be very low in iodine. So regular potatoes are fine too. But you try to get a variety, but here's the secret. If you can't get a variety, then at least try to buy it from a different vendor. So when I go to the farmer's market, I don't always buy kale from vendor X. Sometimes I go down, 40 feet and get it from vendor, Y, and that kale has it's grown differently, it's exposed to different light and heat and temperatures, and the soil is different. And all those things are important for your microbiome too.
Okay, so what about people that don't have access to a farmer's market, and they only have access to, let's say, Vons or Trader Joe's or their local grocery store? Because if they wanted to go to a different grocery store, they have to go an hour out of...
Well, then that's fine. I mean, any fruit or vegetable is beneficial, but I'm just saying there's good, better, and best. To get the best is we want variety.
We want variety.
But like, even if you went to a store that had frozen blueberries and then they had frozen wild blueberries, one week you could buy the regular blueberries and then the next week the wild, because there's a difference there.
Yeah, I like the wild blueberries. I stock up from Trader Joe's. I always have it in the freezer. So
yeah, I mean, you want to just keep getting variety. It's a variety. It's kind of like exercising. We'll talk about exercise in another segment, but it's like exercise. You don't want to do the same exercises over and over for too long.
That is true. Well, thank you again for another wonderful health tip. And thank you for watching another episode of Healthy Cooking with Shayda. And we will be back soon with another wonderful health tip from John Pierre. So stay tuned, guys.